continued teachings on religion and the religious spirit. Don't let butt cracks stop a revival. In the early 2000s, I was at a youth conference. And how many of you remember the fashion of the early 2000s? People wearing those low-rise jeans. I mean, low-rise jeans. It was a horrible fashion moment for me personally. I was in my 30s with 3 kids, and those low-rise jeans did not work for me. But they were everywhere. For the most part, I spent those years wearing sweatpants because it was hard to find anything in the stores but low-rise jeans. The younger girls in their teens and early 20s, well, they embraced this fashion trend and even took it a step further by wearing thongs and getting butterfly tattoos on their lower backs. Do y'all remember that? So, whenever one of these young ladies bent over in church, the low-rise jeans revealed not only their butterfly tattoo, they also revealed the tops of their thong underwear, and to the shock and horror of many in the church, their butt cracks. At one point during this youth conference, a bunch of young people ran forward to receive Jesus and have ministry. Young people bent over, knelt down, bowed down, sprawled out on the floor in the presence of God. It was a sea of butt cracks. As far as the eye could see, butts in the air like you just don't care. One of the speakers jumped up on the mic to encourage the rest of the conference participants not to despair that God was moving. He urged people not to become the butt crack police. And he began to tell of other churches who had called their pastors angry about all the butt cracks they had seen at their youth events. Essentially, this speaker was coming against the religious spirit, because the religious spirit is church-minded, not kingdom-minded. Butt cracks don't belong in church, but they sure do belong in the kingdom. So, don't let yourself ever get to the point where you can't rejoice in someone else's salvation because they look messy. Christianity is transformation, and sanctification is a lifelong process. Now, if someone has been a Christian for 40 years and they're still running around showing people their butt crack, if you love them, that gives you authority. And if you have a relationship with them, that gives you access. So by all means, sit down with them, have coffee, talk about the butt crack. It may be that they're saved, but no one has ever discipled them, mentored them, nurtured them, or loved in them through their transformation. Or they may be proud of their butt and want to show it off. Are you mature enough in Christ to love them in their process? To disagree with their perspective and love them anyway? Revival is messy business, and it's not the healthy that need a doctor. It is for freedom that Christ has set us free, butt cracks and all. So, don't let butt cracks stop a revival.